What is what happen is people have a stepmother. What happen is if people have a good karma, stepmother, stepfathers giving the hard times, and that morals comes from the Dhruva. So I like to hear 2 minutes from the Raj Sukul.
Um, from the Brahma there came the Manu and Shatrupa, and Manu and Shatrupa had kids, and one of them, were the most famous ones that the Kathas are done are Devati, and the other one is Uttanpad. Uttanpad had two wives, and the most important one is Sunuti. From Sunuti came Dhruva, and from Suruchi came Uttam. Now, with Uttanpad, both sons were very favorite to him, but one day, Uttam was sitting on the lap of Uttanpad, and Dhruva came inside, and he see that Uttam getting all this love from his father. Dhruva also wants to be part of that love. So Dhruva kindly asked his father if he can take him in his lap. On the same side, Suruchi, Uttam's mom, was standing right behind the king, and that's the stepmother of Dhruva. She yelled at him that, "Oh Dhruva, you are the smaller one. Your mother always is accompanied with the saints, not with the king, with his king. So that's why you are not in the lineage of the king. Uttam is a true king." So with this, Dhruva got really mad, and he just left from there. He went straight to his mother, who was deep in the forest with the saints, chanting the Harinam. So as Dhruva reached there, he told his mother about everything that happened. Now, his mother wasn't mad about what Suruchi had told him. She was actually glad, because now she can tell Dhruva that he must go into the forest, leave everything behind, and go and meditate on the Bhagavan Sri Hari. She told him a couple of rules, and from which one was that if you do, and when you do, meet the Bhagavan, don't ask him for anything for your own personal benefit. You seeing him, you meeting him, or you doing tapasya for him, that is enough. So with these couple of rules, Dhruva left on into the forest. And he was walking and walking. Dhruva wasn't an old man or an adolescent yet. He was more of a child, 5, 6 years old. And Dhruva was walking down into the forest. And in his mind, he started thinking that, I want to do the meditation, but I don't know what mantra to use. So from above, Narada was walking around the earth as usual, and you see this young man with all this courage and this push to go ahead and to do the tapasya. So Narada automatically came towards his son, and he said, "Oh son, where are you going? You're a little boy. There's lions and all these dangerous animals in the forest that will come and eat you." So Dhruva said that I am on a mission to know myself and who the Bhagavan is. How is he related to me? Who is he? How is he in me? And if he's in me, where is he? So with that, Narad gave him the one mantra, the Dwaras Akshar mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. With that, Narad became his guru, and with that mantra, Guru mantra, Dhruva went under a people tree, and he started doing tapasya. He did years and years and years of tapasya. At first he was eating fruits and regular food he was eating. And sooner or later he started leaving food. And months passed, years passed. He left food, he left water, and then he was also living on the people leaf. And that too, soon enough he left. And then for years he was only living on his breath, which soon he left that too. So Dhruva was doing severe penance. He had left everything. His body had gone very skinny. All the bones were showing. His hair had grown out long. Nails were all long, yellowish. And so Bhagavan, Brahma, Vishnu, and the Mahesh, they all see all the tapasya, they got afraid that this boy might give his life in for tapasya. So they went and they prayed to Bhagavan Sri Narayan that, "Oh Bhagavan, give him the darshan, give him what he needs." So Bhagavan Narayan came, he appeared in front of Dhruva, but Dhruva couldn't notice him that he appeared, because inside Dhruva, inside his heart, he had instilled this picture, this murti of Bhagavan Sri Hari inside of him. So Bhagavan Sri Narayan, from the Mayavic powers he has, he removed that picture, and automatically his eyes opened. In front of him was Narayan Bhagavan. And so Bhagavan Narayan said that, "Oh Dhruva, you are the youngest of all in your family, and you have taking the path of going and to try to understand who I am, where I'm from, who you are, how am I and you related. With that, I am very pleased, and I ask you to ask any boon you want. Dhruva, remembering the rules of his mother, he said that, "Oh Bhagwan, I do not wish for anything. Me getting your darshan is enough." But Bhagwan Hari, the Deen Dayalu that he is, he always wants to give something to a special devotee. So Bhagwan Narayan said, "There must be something deep inside that you want." But Dhruva refused. So Bhagwan Narayan said that, "If I give you something, would you be happy with it?" Then Dhruva automatically said, "Bhagwan, whatever you give with your heart is you know that how I can use it and that's appropriate for me." So Bhagwan Narayan automatically, knowing that what had happened between the father, Uttam and Dhruva, Bhagwan Narayan sent him straight into the sky, into the Dhruvalok, into the sky. He became the king of the sky, the largest kingdom in the world. And with that, Dhruva, still now, if you could see the North Star, what they call it, is known as Dhruva himself. So the moral of the story is basically that no matter how small you are, how old you are, how intelligent you are, or whatever reason you have, you could still do the tapasya of the Bhagwan Narayan to mentally visualize him, not even him, his feet, or any part of his body, his name. And once you have visualized this, instill this frame, the murti, the picture inside of your heart, and have been able to still your mind and connect it with the heart, getting the darshan of Bhagwan Hari is not a hard task. It won't be impossible. It'll be very possible. But the only thing is to instill your mind, to know, to be pushed, to have that push factor behind. And Dhruva's push factor behind was what had happened to him with his father and Uttam and his mother. So with that, Bhagwan's darshan and his bhakti is always available. We just have to know how to find it and how to utilize it to get to see him. Narayan.
Thank you very much, and we are happy we are successfully listening your Katha.